And also don't forget this learning part or this transition series also applies to those coming from arts or commercial background. I might be coming from art background, not even science now or anything related to science now. And I might be coming from a commercial background, or I have all this accounting degree, I have this accounting knowledge, this background of accounting, or anything related to commerce. So all this can apply to being coming from art or what commercial background. So I talk about online courses. We have so many courses online that are trending now. I can just search on Udemy or Coursera for your traditional transition process that I want to transit from being a software engineer or coming from art background or coming from a commercial background to being a what a machine learning developer or machine learning engineer. So I want to move to the third part on the stuff now, which is self taught. I can decide to be a self taught. I can decide to be a self taught, like self taught myself how to be a machine learning engineer or machine learning developer. I can decide to go to university or pick one path which is very more convenient for me to transit from being a software engineer or a machine learning developer. From being a software engineer to a machine learning engineer or machine learning developer. I can decide to go through a degree, like go to university or to obtain a course in anything related to computer science or information degree, computer science and information science. So all these learning paths are the major all the learning path are the four major learning paths for me to transit from being a software engineer to be a machine learning developer. So if I want to if I'm moving into machine learning development or building data or building models or building algorithms that my end users will play with or will love to deep dive into, I have to learn some skills. Yes, through this learning part, you come across some terms or terminologies like data modeling, Apache software, AWS, Python, R programming, and if but before I can transit during my transition process, during my learning part process, you have to encounter these three things. You have to go through these three things. You have to be consistent. I might be consistent on one part for 2 or 3 months, and at the end or 5 months at the end not and at the end achieve what I want to achieve, and I might not be consistent if consistency is necessary, to put it in summary. So passion, you have to be passionate about what you want to do, what you want to achieve, what plans you have for yourself. You have to be very passionate about what you want to do, which plans, which course or which path you want to take, about these courses, this learning path you want to choose on your transition series or your transition process in life. So hard work too is necessary. You have to be very hardworking. Say I want to transit from being software engineer to be a machine learning engineer. I have to be very hardworking. I have to be a very hardworking person, being able to do set plans, set goals for myself, set that target for myself. Is it daily plans? Is it weekly plans? Is it monthly plans for myself? And able to work towards it and achieve it. So those are the things you have to put in place for you to transition from being a software engineer to be a machine learning engineer or machine learning developer. So those are the things you have to put in place. And if there's any question about what I have said so far on this video, you can leave it down in the comment section below and I'll leave it. Who is planning to transit from being a software engineer or coming from a art background